Hey viewers, subscribers, fans, I'm here today to do another review on another product. I've had this product for a while, just had mixed results with it, and I'm really not all happy about how it works or how it's made. So what we're going to do is I bought a shoe stretcher because I have a pair of sneakers that don't fit. And basically I had a pair of sneakers that were a special kind of Nike sneakers, which basically that I ordered them on eBay. They're indicating that they were genuine, and I take a size 9 in a pair of Nike sneakers, and for some odd reason, these 9.5s do not fit. Basically, it's the auto lacing sneakers where you don't have to lace your sneakers. I know it sounds lazy, but when you have a disability, it would be very convenient that your shoes auto lace for you. So basically, I've tried to stretch them with it, but due to the material and the way the sneakers are made, you can't stretch it because it's made out of like a plastic material. It's not made out of like a stretchy plastic material. Now I got close getting them on, which I want to try again. But basically, the reason for this video is to give a review over the shoe stretcher. Purchased this shoe stretcher and model on Amazon. Now, the thing I have a problem with this, first of all, the plastic corkscrew thing right here, the shaft with all the threads on it, that's made out of plastic, which is a problem. And the other thing is you see this little chamfer of plastic here, that becomes an issue because this is what it does to your washer. Bends your washer. So basically, they could have just went with a thicker washer on there, and basically that would have prevented that whole problem. And to try and take that off and replace it, you can't take it off and replace it on your own because they have down here. Let's see if I can show you this. Anyway, there's a little chamfer here, like a flare on there, which you can't take that off and do it. So the other thing is that it only stretches. It does stretch widthwise, but it doesn't go far enough widthwise to make any type of difference. I found it could be just due to the Nike sneakers I have. If you use like normal leather sneakers or suede, they probably stretch with no problem. This will probably work perfect for that. And the other thing is that they should have one where you can stretch the back of the shoe. This only stretches the front of the shoe, not the back of the shoe. So basically, what happens is sometimes when you stretch it, your foot won't go in properly because some of the sneakers now have like a memory foam in the back, and it's basically hard to try and get that stretched in that location. So that'd be another thing that could make some changes to this. The other thing is the wood's good. I never heard it never cracked, never split, so I have no complaints about that. The only thing I find about this is if you're going to buy the shoe stretcher, buy it to your size and larger. For example, this goes below a 9.5. So if I had to repurchase this again, I go with one that goes from 9.5 and above. So then it'll give you a lot more stretchability, and I'm assuming you could stretch a sneaker a lot more better that way. Now the other thing is the other thing I have a complaint with is right here on the back they have this that turns. Now the problem with that is when that turns, they should have like a thing that you can spread that stops it from going side to side. Because the issue I was having when I put the shoe in and I try to stretch it, it would go that way and it would go that way, and that way, and then you would not get a good stretch on the back of the shoe. So that's another thing that I've noticed with the device that I got. Now the other thing is I find this here is a little short. They got a little too much of a bend in here, so when you go to a certain point, you max it out, You can't go any further because this interferes with this. So maybe add another inch or so on that rod that if they had, then that's why I'm saying you better have to go from a shoe size 9 and up, because it'll probably give you a longer shaft and be easier to stretch it even further. So that was the one thing I would do differently. I would buy the one that's 9 and above, so that it would give you a better stretch in the shoe. Now I've tried these in my Columbia sneakers, and they're only suede, and it stretched no issue with no problem. But just with the Nike Air ones, they're the smart sneakers, which they charge up an auto lace. And if I was anyone and they were purchasing these Nike auto lace sneakers, I would not purchase your exact size. I'd go up a size. Instead of like I have a 9.5, would the only way for that to fit me properly, I would have to go to a size 10.5, and it probably would have fit fine. So that's the other little scenario that I ran into. Now the other scenario is don't purchase any sneakers on eBay that are genuine, because what happens is they have this little tag they put on their shoes. They put the tag on the shoes, and then if you try to dispute anything, like the size or anything like that, they just will not do anything for you at all. Not a thing. So you think you got protection, you don't have protection with eBay with that, and I think they just pay off eBay or other companies to look the other way, because to me it just seems kind of fishy. And to me it seemed like the sneaker size was more of a European size, and basically if you convert the size, it doesn't translate to the size of a North American size. So that's the other issue that I have. So be careful when you're buying the Nike Auto Lace sneakers. Go up a half a size or up a full size. And if you're going to buy them directly through Nike, because Nike will stand behind their product, and they probably would have replaced them and sent me another pair. So basically, that's one thing I've learned. So just look out when you're buying any type of sneakers on eBay. A lot of people buy them on Amazon now, but there's just still a few odd things that I still buy on eBay. So, I do thank you for your time. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe at the bottom to use all the subscribers and viewers and views as possible, as I'm looking to drive more traffic, and I would greatly appreciate that if you can send more traffic my way. And see you on the flip side, and hopefully we'll be doing another video soon.